If you're like me, you find yourself double-checking measurements in AutoCAD all the time. But the measurement tools in AutoCAD are just so old and dusty. I mean, they haven't changed in over 15 years. So I'm happy to report that AutoCAD 2010 delivers a completely new set of visual measurement tools that I think you are just going to love. Let's take a look. So on the Home tab, you will see that there is a new tool there that says Measure. If I drop that list down, I'm going to go to Distance, and you will see that all of the new tools are very visual. I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to grab a couple of points, and you'll see that not only does it give me the distance between the 2 points, but it also gives me the delta x and the delta y, and it's very, very visual. Now often we want to measure cumulative distances, which we really haven't been able to do easily in the past. So I'm going to go ahead and select a first point. I'm going to do a right click and you'll see the multiple points option. And I'm going to go ahead and continue to select, and you will see that AutoCAD will tell me the cumulative distance as I move along. Very, very helpful, very, very visual. Let's take a look at how the area option works. So very similar to the way it used to work, I'm going to go ahead and do an A for add, and I'm going to go ahead and select the corners of my building. Now watch, very, very visual. It colors it in so I know exactly what I'm getting. I can also see if I missed because I'm not always a very good shot. And I'm going to go ahead and enter, and it will tell me the area of what I just selected. Now I'm going to do a subtract. Maybe, for example, I just want to get the, maybe this is for carpeting, and I want to subtract out the stairway. I can do so. I'm going to go ahead and grab 4 more points. Also very visual, a completely different color. And as I hit an enter, not only will it tell me the area that I just subtracted, but it will tell me the cumulative area. So very, very powerful, very visual. I do like the new area feature in the Measure Geom command, and that's actually the command that's being executed here, a new command called Measure Geom. Okay, let's try another one. Let's try a brand new one. Let's try volume. For those of you who are into 3D, if you've ever wanted to calculate the volume, you probably did it manually, right? So I'm going to go ahead and select, in this case, I'll select 4 corners, hit an enter, and all I have to do is give it the height, and it basically does the math for me, which always makes me happy. I'll just type in a value like, say, 4, and it calculates the volume for me. All right, let's take a look at one more. I'm going to go over to this viewport over here. Now, how many of you have actually put a dimension on your drawing just so you could figure out the angle of something, of course, and then erased it later on? Well, you don't have to do that anymore. There's a very nice new tool here in the Measure Geom command of angle. It's super simple. In this case, I'm going to select 2 lines, and it will tell me, you can see up there the value, it tells me the angle. You can select 2 lines, you can select a vertex, you could select an arc, and it will tell you the angle of that arc. But the nice thing about this is I don't have to erase the dimension when I'm finished, right? So that's a nice new tool inside of the Measure Geom command. Now you'll also see one last tool on here. You'll see radius, very simple to use that. I actually prefer just to use properties for that, but you can use that one as well if you want. I really enjoy working with the new measurement tools in AutoCAD 2010, and I definitely think you will too. Be sure to give them a try.